Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. MTG Box Analysis here to take another look at Commander Legends Battle for Baldur's Gate, this time in the set booster box form. We've already opened up the draft earlier this week, and then we've got the collector booster box coming up on Friday. So let's go ahead and crack this thing open, see if we can beat the draft box and set the stage for the collector booster box. So in this little box, we've only got 18 packs. So limited chances to find something really good. However, the price on these is actually more than the draft booster boxes. The only real difference is that you can get etched foils in here. Typically I've seen one, potentially two per box, but there's only 7 etched foils valued over $1, so there's not much of a premium or a reason to, in my opinion, to pick the set booster over the draft, unless you're really going after basic lands or you're also interested in art cards. So let's go ahead and crack these open, see what kind of value we can find, see if I'm wrong, and if there really is an advantage to the set boosters from this particular set. So there we go. We start things off with an art card, non-signed, even though it does say Jeff on front. Then we get ourselves a Forest, followed by a Lightning Bolt. Then we're going to see Rashad and Bashir. Then we get a Guildsworn Prowler, followed by an Icewind Stalwart, an Astral Confrontation, Skanos Dragonheart, followed by a Dragon Cultist, a Corlessa Scale Singer. Then we get a Cloakwood Hermit, followed by Duke under Ravengard. Then we're going to see ourselves a Raised by Giants. And then there's an etched foil there. It is Mahdi Emporium Master, followed by another rare. We get Mazi True Sword Paladin. And then we're going to see ourselves a Pilgrim's Eye in foil with a treasure token. I'll have to figure out how to do my piles for this video. All right, next up, we got ourselves another non-signed art card, followed by a Plains. Then we're going to see Rashad Bashir again with the Heap Gate, the Circle of Land Druid. Then we're going to see ourselves an Earth Tremor, Vicious Battle Rager, Arms of Hadar, Underseller Sweep, followed by a Moonshae Pixie. Then we're going to see a Feywild Visitor, followed by Dynahir Invoker Adept. Then we're going to see Scion of Halaster, followed by Ragadraga Gorgut Boss coming in as a rare etched foil. And behind that, we're going to see ourselves a Fraying Line with a foil Druidic Ritual and the Initiative Undercity token in the back. And I apologize, I am now finally reading the box. You do get an etched foil in every single pack, so they aren't as rare. I think I'm thinking of another set. We are going to see our first signed art card. Now on the channel, I like to feature the artist, so this is the Intellect Devourer. And this is by, who's the artist? Brian Vaza. So thank you, Brian, for illustrating our game and adding your signature to that card. All right, then we're going to see ourselves a foil Forest, followed by an Ioman Mystic Trickster. Then we're going to see the Marching Duodro, Worms Crossing Patrol, Citadel Gate, followed by a Black Dragon Gate. Then we're going to see the Juvenile Mist Dragon, Sword Coast Sailor, Sailor's Bane. Then we're going to see Kaga Shadow Archdruid with a Far Traveler. Then we're going to see Oji the Exquisite Blade. And we're going to see a Jaheira's Respite with Nine Fingers Keen. Then we're going to see Nax Astral Hunter coming in a foil parchment with a Confront the Past rare coming in off of the list. Very cool to see that. If you're going to get a list hit, it might as well be a rare. All right, next up, we get Minskin Boo coming in the non-signed art form, followed by a Standard Mountain. Then we're going to see ourselves the Fire Diamond, a Taunting Cobalt, followed by the Ingenious Aerialist, Recruitment Drive, Genasi Enforcers, Trailblazer's Torch. Then we're going to see Saddle of the Cavalier, Owlbear Shepherd, with a Ghost Lantern, Calderia, Collar of the Small, a Flaming Fist. And then we're going to see a Master Chef in Etch with a Basilisk Collar coming in, is valued over $1. Then we're going to see a foil Earth Tremor with a Demon token in the back. Not a ton of value, no ancient dragons as of yet. Nothing from, I'll call it the core land cycle, or at least the chase land cycle. So fingers crossed that this box has some value. Another non-signed art card with an island. We're going to see ourselves a Lightning Bolt in Parchment with a Rissa Real Kingpin, a Pseudo Dragon Familiar. Then we get a Steadfast Unicorn, a Nefarious Imp, Druid of Emerald Grove, Feywild Caretaker, Ellie Harbury's Busybody, the Inspiring Leader. Then we're going to see Nira Wild Mage, followed by a Dungeon Delver. And then we got Bane, Lord of Darkness, is our second rare etched. Then we get the Undermountain Adventurer and an Amber Gristle All Maul and Foil with the Initiative Undercity in the back. So I don't think we've seen any card valued over $5. It's pretty bad for one stack. All right, Unsigned Forest. Then we're going to see ourselves the Marching Duodrome, followed by a Hezaru, Summon Undead. Then we've got a Druidic Ritual, a Murder, followed by Poison the Blade, Bane's Contingency. Then we get a Candlekeep Inspiration, Vol Candlekeep Researcher, and then we are going to see Minsk and Boo, Timeless Heroes coming in. Hooray, we got a card that's valued almost at $5 as a Mythic. We'll take it. And then we're going to see ourselves a Tavern Brawler with an Inspiring Leader in Etch. We're going to see an Intellect Devourer. And we're even going to see a foil rare Shadowheart Dark Justicar with a rare coming in off of the list. Shinka the Blood-Soaked Keep coming in. Very cool to see a rare legendary land coming in off of the list. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. That was a five rare mythic pack. Alrighty then. Maybe there is something to these old set boosters. Now, if we can just find ourselves an Ancient Dragon, we'll be doing okay. So we got ourselves the Swamp, followed by the Marching Duodrome, Commanda Lyra Porter, Moldfolk. We're going to see the Marching Duodrome with a Flaming Fist Officer, Two-Handed Axe, Dungeoneer's Pack with a Noble Purse. Then we've got a Manifold Key with Bane, Lord of Darkness. Then we're going to see the Sword Coast Sailor, followed by a Dragon Cultist coming in the etch, with Baba Lagasa, Night Witch, and Parchment, with a Meteor Golem, and the Undercity Initiative token in the back. So we are getting a ton of rares, but they're just not high value rares, which is one of the biggest complaints about this set. There's Elminster coming in art form, followed by a foil Swamp. Then we're going to see ourselves a Charcoal Diamond, Decanter of Endless Water, coming in the Showcase treatment. That should hold almost $1 worth of value. The Ritual, then we're going to see the Murder, followed by Poison the Blade, then the Banishment, with the Gate Colossus, then the Gond Gate. Then we're going to see the Veteran Soldier, with the Thrakkus the Butcher, Popular Entertainer, followed by Jan Jansen, Chaos Crafter in the etch, with a second Popular Entertainer in the same pack, so a double rare duplication in the same pack with an Underdark Explorer and a Soldier token. Very rare to see two of the same rare. Now, if those were both Ancient Copper Dragons, might have just cut off the video right there and called it a win. All right, we got ourselves another signed art card here. This looks like it's by Justin A. Jones. We will just flip it over. This is Karlach, Fury of Avernus by, Justine Jones. So thank you very much, Justine, for signing that and illustrating the card. So we've got a Kaga Shadow Archdruid, a Flaming Fist, followed by a Command Tower. Then we get the Atrocious Experiment, a Dream Fracture, Goggles of Night, Minthara, Merciless Soul, Contraband Livestock. Then we're going to see Cut a Deal, followed by Karlach, Fury of Avernus coming in. Very cool to see that mythic coming in. Does hold some value, is valued over $10, so we'll take that. And then we're going to see ourselves a Master Chef with a Candlekeep Sage. And then we're going to see a Blade of Selves, another rare valued over $1, with a Windshaper Planeteer coming in the back in foil with the Initiative Undercity token. Very cool. So we'll put that in our foil rare stack. So we're up to 3 etched foils and 2 standard foil rares, but no mythics yet. Another non-signed art card with a Swamp. Then we've got ourselves Oji the Exquisite Blade, another Lightning Bolt, Deadly Dispute, Avenging Hunter. Then we're going to see the Pack Attack. The Swiftfoot Boots is valued over $1. Then we get the Amber Gristle All Maul, Gut True Soul Zealot, with Wilson the Refined Grizzly, Dungeon Delver, Threkus the Butcher coming in the etch with an Ancient Gold Dragon. We saw this in our draft box. This is a pretty good hit. This is the fourth most valuable Ancient Dragon that you can pick up, so hooray. There is a card behind it. It's an Archivist of Ogma, another good rare from the main set. Very cool. Then we get the foil Swiftfoot Boots, which should be valued over $1. And then we are going to see ourselves a Mythic coming in off of the list. This is Cedrus, the Trader King. Very cool to see that. All right, so 3 cards off of the list, 1 Mythic, 2 rares. This set booster box is starting to impress. All right, another non-signed art card. Then we are going to see a Forest with a Minthara Merciless Soul, the Charcoal Diamond, Contact the Other Plane, Psychic Impetus, Martial Impetus, Commander Lyra Porter, a Nemesis Phoenix, Gold Warband, with a Geode Golem, and then we're going to see Gorian Wise Mentor with a Cloakwood Hermit and Gorian Wise Mentor. Now this is okay, different treatment, so I'm okay with 2 of those in the same pack. And then we're going to see a Mighty Servant Oluk coming in as our last rare with a Stunning Strike and a Saproling. Very cool. All right, final set booster in stack number 2, and then we'll slide over into stack number 3. All right, 1 more non-signed art card, followed by a Mountain. Then we're going to see a Cloak of the Bat, Minthara Merciless Soul, Band Together, You Meet in a Tavern, Tavern Brawler, Tiamat's Fanatics, Renari Merchant of Marvels, Skullport Merchant, Mahdi Emperor Master. Then we're going to see Will, Blade of Frontiers coming in as our first rare. Then we're going to see a Tavern Brawler with Renari Merchant of Marvels in the etch. And then we're going to see Merkle, Lord of Bones. And then we've got ourselves a Street Urchin and a Goat in the back. All right, so we will slide our Ancient Gold Dragon to the side. It's very hard to get 2 dragons in any kind of box. We did manage to do it in our draft box. I really hope our set box lives up. So we've got ourselves a Plains with the Emporium Master, the Sky Diamond, Reckless Barbarian, Under Dark Explorer, Tabaxi Tuganiers, the Skullwinder, Kaga Shadow Archdruid with a Nothic. We're going to see Corlessa Scale Slinger, Hardy Outlander. Then we've got Rilsa Riel Kingpin in etch. Whoa, there we go, the Ancient Copper Dragon. So you ask for a second dragon and you get it, and this is the number 1 that you can pick up. This is valued at over $60, so making up more than 60% of the price of the box. That is fantastic. Thank you, Watsy. And right behind that, we're going to see Nira Wild Mage coming in as a Parchment rare. Then we get a Mountain and a Construct token in the back. All right, well, so far, that means that this box is definitely going to beat our draft box, but let's see by how much at the MTG Box Analysis. So we get Abdel Adrian Gorian's Ward, the Goggles of Night, Deadly Dispute, Avenging Hunger, followed by a Pack Attack. Then we're going to see a Band Together, Caller of the Small, Overwhelming Encounter, You Look Upon the Tarrasque, and then we're going to see Miriam Sentinel Worm. Pretty good hit from the main set. Is valued over $1 and just a fun dragon to play. I hope you read the card. Then we get ourselves a Master Chef with Merkle, Lord of Bones in the etch. And then we're going to see Baal, Lord of Murder, followed by an Ambition's Cost and a Skeleton. All right, we have 4 packs to go until that MTG Box Analysis. Got ourselves 1 more non-signed, 1 foil island. Then we're going to see Stone Speaker Crystal with the Exquisite Blade, Guildsword Prowler, Icewind Stalwart, followed by an Astral Confrontation and a Stone Skin, Rasad and Bashir, Slaughter the Strong, the Exquisite Blade, Street Urchin. Then we're going to see Scion of Halaster in the etch with a Mirror of Life tapping, followed by an Elder Brain, and then we're going to see a Scion of Halaster in foil with the Initiative Undercity token in the back. Wow, so happy to see the Ancient Copper Dragon. It's been a little while since I pulled one of those. Which dragon is that? That is the Ancient Bronze, so that would be the green dragon. I wouldn't mind taking that. So we're going to see the Merry Thief, followed by the Marble Diamond. You Meet in a Tavern. Then we're going to see the Tavern Brawler. Tiamat's Fanatics. The Gloom Stalker. Sharpshooter Elf, followed by a Giant Enkeg. Passageway Seer. Then we're going to see Gale Water Deep Prodigy coming in as our first rare with a Candlekeep Sage. Then the Gloom Stalker in the Etch. And we're going to see a Jaheira's Respite coming in as our second rare with the Tavern Brawler and a copy token in the back. All right, 2 packs to go. Got ourselves the Swamp with Lozon Dragon's Legacy, Worms Crossing Patrol, the Citadel Gate, the Black Dragon Gate, the Hezaru. And then we're going to see Summon Undead with Explore the Underdark, Wilson. We're going to see the Hardy Outlander, followed by the Emporium Master, Veteran Soldier, Scanos Dragonheart coming in the Etch. Then we're going to see Gorian Wise Mentor. I believe that's a repeat for us with the Dungeon Delver. And we're going to see a Invade the City coming in from War of the Spark, just an uncommon. So we finally got ourselves an uncommon off of the list. All right, final set booster pack of this box. What will this have in store for us? So we got one more non-signed art card. We got an Island. Got a Fireball. Ellen Harbury's Busybody. Nature's Lore, uncommon, valued over $1. Then we're going to see Armor of Shadows. Lantern of Revealing, a Chain Devil, Far Traveler. Then we're going to see Beckoning Will-O-Wisp with a Lulu Loyal Hollyphant, Rilso Riel Kingpin, and then we've got Cyan of Halaster. And we're going to see a Shameless Charlatan for another rare coming in the Etched Foil series, followed by a Monster Manual. That rare does hold some value for us. And then we're going to see a Goliath Paladin with the Initiative Undercity in the back. So stay tuned. I'll be right back with the MTG Box Analysis. Get early access to videos, download the analysis for every box open on the channel, and personally DM me, just like these fine people, all by becoming a member of the channel through YouTube or over at mtgboxanalysis.com. You'll find links in the description. Until next time, do something amazing.